Good morning. Let's go ahead and go over your warm-up. First of all, I know you're freaking out because the dates are wrong. Yes, it's 11:30 today. And the first problem is write an inequality that describes the smallest value for n. Justify your answer. This is very similar to a problem on your last test that a lot of people had difficulty with. So the main point is you have point C here and point D. And if you go from C to D, it should take you longer if you go off the straight line to A. So that means this length plus that length has to be greater than that length. So let me write that down. N plus N is greater than 33. So if I add these two like a normal equation, I get 2n is greater than 33. I can actually continue to solve it just like a normal equation. I can divide both sides by 2. And that leaves me with n is greater than 33 divided by 2, if you get your calculator, is 16.5, or 16 5/10. How do you justify this? You can say that the distance from C to D must be greater if you go through A than if you go through a straight line. I would like you to go ahead and write down that whole sentence. As usual, we will be gluing this warm-up because this is a great way for you to study for your STAR and any of your other tests. The next problem, in the following diagram, D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of BC. All right, so we know these are both midpoints. That makes this a mid-segment. So that's a mid-segment. If the measurement of AC is 30 meters and the length of DE is 7n minus 6, what would be the value of n? Now you may remember from your notes, a mid-segment, the distance from here to here, is half the distance from A to C. So if this is 30 meters, half the distance would be 15 meters. So 7n minus 6 is equal to 15. So you set up your equation. 7n minus 6 equals 15. Let's solve it by adding 6 to both sides. And then I can divide both sides by 7, because I only want one n. I don't need 7 of them. So n is 3. Please glue this in your journal after you get the work copied down.